Hi everybody, this Peabody back on this thing. Now, check this out. We got another trigonometry problem, Peabody Professor. The little bitty dog with the glasses. I'm Peabody Professor. I'm a nerd. This here trigonometry problem. 65 above, you're passing. 65 below, you're failing. Now check this out. You need to know this one and making me understand that you understand the understanding of this stuff that I understand is understandable. Now check this out. Well, I goes to the doctor over some other reasons, or my mama or my brother or my cousin them go to the doctor. See, that's what's the other they been doing this to people, family at the doctor office. Now I already know what's in me, in my blood, cause I asked my granddaddy before he died what all type of nationalities in my blood. Asked him. He told me it's about 5 nationalities from his side, blood with different cultures. It's 1975 when I was born, and I'm a mutt. Okay, now I asked my grandmama. She said there's a lot of people in our blood nationalities. I asked them that because I was going to Delta College and they wanted us to make a family tree. And not necessarily we had to tell the class what's all in our blood, but I went further. So I asked my grandmama, asked my granddaddy, found out that was. And I asked my mother. My daddy was nowhere around. He passed away. Well, for make a long story short, my grandmama said my daddy is half Mexican and half black. He passed away. I said, that's how I left that. But for your information, what I was trying to get at to break that down to you, because you need to know that part so you would know this part. Now, I did the thing. I passed the thing. Look up our ancestors in our family to see who we are. Now, she was talking about the last name, but I went further. I got a B+ on mine, on my paper. Now, what's going on is, that's how I had to tell you about that, what I did in college at Delta College. Now, I know everything in my blood, but the doctor, I goes to the doctor office for a different reason. The hospital, what I might say. Probably cut myself, probably was in there. I have a mental problem. I take medication. I was at the doctor office. Anybody else, family and people that go to the doctor office, y'all need to know this, that go to the hospital. They say, let me take your blood. What you need to take my blood for? I ain't in here for no injury. I ain't in here for no injury like that. Back in the day, y'all wasn't taking granddaddy and them blood for some shit that wasn't even disease, and that was for diseases, and check his blood for sugar and high cholesterol and see if his liver all right. Now, this is before I was taking mental medication. I found out I had a mental problem until I was 16. So when I went to the doctor's office before that, why would you say we gotta get blood work and took all that blood work? I didn't understand. I didn't really think about it at the time. So everybody in the go to the doctor office, they ain't going to get their blood checked. They sometimes they don't be going to get their blood checked, but people in their family and their last name some kind of way. These doctors at the hospital, you just going there for something else or the other different reasons, and they say we gotta take your blood culture. Okay. I ain't know what that was when I first went. When I don't know when they took my blood. Peabody professor. Now I'm getting to the story. I know you people like it take you a long time to get to the story because I gotta break it down for the dummies. Then they so dumb. They sit up there and just tell you something. They ain't as dumb than the mud, and what they tell you is dumb. I gotta explain to them people, cause they don't. They ain't got no brains. So I gotta tell them and teach them what the fuck I'm talking about before I say the answer. Now, I'm to it. Blood, the doctor taking people blood and learning their bloodline and how many blood is in them from different cultures and nationalities over the world. So these motherfuckers then took my family blood and my mom and them blood and my granddad and your family, they granddaddy, his granddaddy, they got one blood. Here comes a nurse with one blood. They just white. They ain't got no other nationalities in some of these muds' blood. But they go in and get the culture thing done to take the blood and see what's all in their bloodline. They got one blood all the way. So they start getting smart, and the doctors and stuff. They got a machine in that motherfucker. They don't tell you this motherfucker don't get your consent to check the nationalities in your blood. You went there for something else. Your insurance, he got your insurance money. You ain't paid for them to take your blood culture or nothing. So they sneaking. Man, when I was little, they were sneaking people. And then, they take my blood and find out I'm from England. I'm from England. Motherfucker. That's richer than white people blood. I'm from England, where the English pit bull came from. The doctor find out this boy is mixed. It's England. I got a prince in my blood. I'm a prince, and I'm the England dog, English pit bull. Dog is the England dog. Now, I'm got Indian in my blood, 2 Indians. My mama and daddy is half Mexican. I got Mexican in there. My granddaddy is like 2 2/4 of Mexican in his blood. So that's two Mexicans in there. My mama, daddy half Mexican, and my daddy is 2/4 Mexican in his blood there. I got 2 different Indians, and then I got across seas when there are pilgrims brought black people over here. Not necessarily is a motherfucking African. No. Because in the blood that they seen up in the doctor's office, what I figured out, I'm not from Africa where the black people was at down there close. We are from further into the desert. I ain't gonna tell you nothing about that. Nigeria, we from like over there by Bethlehem and Jews, and there's some stuff called Afro-Arabians. Now, it's the people, my dad, my aunties and all us look like Afro-Iranians. They didn't want to tell y'all about that type of stuff when they wrote this motherfucking shit out. But we got these people up in the hospital and the nurses, and they taking my blood culture and set up that and seen in the machine, they pour your blood in the machine. The machine tells them everybody culture in your blood. Now, they didn't tell you when they came back to the room that they putting everybody's blood in a machine and learning where they came from, who they are, and this type of shit. Now y'all got an algebra problem, a trigonometry problem. 65 you're passing, 65 below you're failing. The teacher in my college course that told me that she wanted to see my timeline, and I went further and I studied what's all in my blood, not my granddaddy them name, last name. She wanted me to do study my last name and find out the people's names in my last name in my family tree and follow that and learn that. I went further and I told her who all was in my culture. She gave me a B+. Now, they didn't charge us to take our blood necessarily, and they didn't tell us we putting your blood in a machine. They took all your blood, put it on your machine, find out who we was. Now the white person sitting in there or the old ancient doctor reading your blood. They start getting us. They start fucking with us. They tried to to the police with my family when I was little. So now we didn't pay for them taking our blood. They probably, what they did to us, locked us up. My mom and them didn't know who they was or if for that or this or that or this. And my mama's bloodline is from England. We're royal people. I got royalty, prince and king and Jack of Spade and Prince Harry and them down there up in that my blood. My blood is royal, so then got royalty in my blood. That's what they went to fucking us all up and with the police. I'm is more Afro-Iranian, Afro-Arab, something like that. We ain't black Africans. No, they didn't tell us, my mom and them, when they took our blood, y'all from England, and y'all have royalty in your blood. The teacher told me, you from England. My last name came from England. Don't none of these people know that my last name came from England. And then I know, and the teacher said you is royal. Your last name is royal. It means royal from England. And the teacher, professor at school. So why these motherfuckers then took our blood and didn't come down there into our room and say, we put your blood culture in the machine, and it told us, yo, you is from England, royalty from England, and Arabic from cross seas over there, not Africans. We is not Africans. We are Afro-Arab. And man, I said, God damn. I started thinking about that. Why is we dying off, and why is a lot of my family went to jail and signed a paper saying they did a crime and they didn't even do a crime and gave them a plea, don't want to pay $10,000 for this boy to go to court. And the doctors already know these motherfuckers from England. Their bloodline is way stronger than white people blood, and they better than white people. England, from England. I'm England white. My mama look all white with black hair. My daddy look all white with black hair. So Why didn't they tell us that they put our blood culture in the machine and it told them that we can to royal people in England and they start fucking with us and putting us in jail? Do you see them messing with a all black person from Africa? Black. Do you see them messing with an all black person from Colombia? No. They was designing the police station to mess over these people that didn't know that they had royalty in their blood, and they mean more stronger than white people from England. Now y'all get 65% higher. Peabody say you're passing. I'm gonna let y'all get 45% higher, you're passing. This time you can get 45 below, you're failing. You get 45, I'm giving you an A+++. After that, may write me a 500-page essay on why did the doctors already told you. I want you to write me a 5,000-page. I gave you the answer. Class off session. Now, everybody passing. I'm letting it go 45 or higher, 45, you pass, failing. 45 high, you fail. You fail 45 above, you're passing. 45 below, you're failing. Trigonometry problem. Give me 500-page essay on why did they take our blood. We didn't go in there for our insurance to pay for them to take our blood, to know our blood culture. And I ain't scared of shit. Peabody professor. Talk to y'all next class on the next class. Be back in here Friday and be back on with your thinking caps on. Peabody us talk to you, and I'ma turn y'all into some nerds. Y'all don't need to read the book, because I already know the book. I'm gonna talk to you, because this is the space age. The space age teacher is doing space age teaching on YouTube. Y'all a nerd off the why the mother. Y'all a nerd now off why did the people at the hospital took your family blood to see what was in it, and then they started just putting these people in penitentiary and then doing stuff to them. So let me know your answer. Send it to my email, Peabody Professor. Everybody got the answer. I turned y'all to nerds on that. Talk to y'all students later.